one former bookmaker tells me Notre Dame is going to smash USC. Smash. His words, not mine.
Yeah.
So I came into this thinking, well, that's a big number. And when they opened it, it was around 7.5. And now you look at the board, I believe it's mostly 9.5. Circa's at 10.
At 10.
And it's it's early in the week. Limits are starting to go up today, and they'll go up, of course, tomorrow and Saturday. But you realize the market is betting against USC, and that sort of lines up with what this guy says about Notre Dame. He also says Notre Dame in his power ratings right now is number 3 in the country. He says the offense is elite, and the defense has gotten better. Again, one man's opinion, just passing it along.
No, I mean, it makes sense why that number's going up. There's respected money on Notre Dame, on the home team. It goes from 7.5 to 9.5, and now we're probably touching double digits. To support that idea, USC is not the same team on the road. They haven't been. And I don't think Lincoln Riley's been the same guy. His teams haven't been as great on the road. Here's my question to that as a Notre Dame observer. So early in the year, this Notre Dame defense stinks. They suck. Their secondary is god awful. And they had their struggles early on. Miami, Texas A&M, 2 of the better teams in the country, 2 of the better quarterbacks in the country. So that makes sense. We good now? Is that what people are saying? Are we good? Because I'm not willing to go there after Arkansas, Boise, and NC State. Okay, so they're not giving as much up, like only 7 points each of the last 2 weeks. So now we're going from their defense sucks against good competition, good offenses, to their defense is fine. They just need a little more time to gel. You got to look at the opponents too. Like I'm not taking a stand at saying Notre Dame's defense is still bad. I lean when you have an opponent that can have that elite offense. I lean that direction a little bit. I think the last few weeks has been more about the opponent than Notre Dame's defense is suddenly strong.
I agree with you. I don't think this defense has been magically fixed, but their offense is so good that it puts a ton of pressure on the opposing teams. And if you can't go blow for blow with the Irish, you're going to get blown out. Now, we like Mayava. I know you like him more than I do. You have some stock on him for Heisman. And look, to say that USC can't compete in this game is silly. But you also have to factor in, I have the story here from the Los Angeles Times. Their top 2 running backs are out for USC.
Yep.
So now you're putting even more pressure. You could, if you're ND, you can just prepare for the pass and make it more challenging for that offense. I think it's a bad spot. Situationally, Notre Dame, you think they could probably get ahead first, get ahead early, and then maybe just take over. The total also keeps moving up too. I mean, we're 63 offshore, which says that both teams are going to tango. But that was something I heard yesterday. Also yesterday, I hate that it came out yesterday and didn't come out later today, but Sam Leavitt is definitely playing at Arizona State.
Yeah.
So he's the starting quarterback. He did not play the game before. When we got off the air yesterday, the number was 9.5. Texas Tech at Arizona State. That game is now 7.5, and there's a 7 at Circa, a 7 at Superbook. BetMGM still has 7.5, but Leavitt has sort of an issue with his foot. The rumor is it's an Achilles, but he's going to play. And they're saying like 85, 90%, not 100, obviously. But that was a big move. This number opened north of 10, and now we're down to 7.5 on Arizona State.
I don't want to get past it without giving a play out, because we talked about USC Notre Dame a good bit. Like, what's the angle? The 9.5, the 10s that we're probably going to see, it makes me think that it's there for a reason, and I understand it. I'll be hoping USC wins on some level because of the Heisman plays that I have. I still think the over hits. I know it's a high number. I still have questions about the Notre Dame defense. I don't have any questions about either offense. And Maeva's going to get his offensively, like he did against Illinois when he was north of 30 points. So I'm not scared off by that over, even though it is a very high number.
Yeah, no doubt. Let me see Kenny's number. Oh, do you want to know what Kenny White's total is? This will make you happy. Take a guess how high it is.
Is he in the 70s?
72.
Whoa! Damn. It's going to be a fun
there you
game,
go.
man.
If I had the bell here, I'd ring that for you. So he agrees with you.
Yep. Over is the play there. Talked about Oregon. Are you with Jeff on Penn State? He flat out said Penn State's dead. Go to Kinnick at night. It makes sense.
I wouldn't bet Penn State. I wouldn't.
No.
I understand there are some people that would look at the number on the look-ahead scale and see, oh, well, Penn State was a double-digit favorite, and now I get 3.5. That overcorrection is very telling, and I just don't know. I mean, clearly they've quit. To lose to UCLA and Northwestern, how does one possibly get there and like it? I get it if you want to plug and play. You know, if you're betting Penn State, you're accepting the mud that could be thrown right in your face. And I don't want to live that life with that team.
I hear you. There's a few good SEC games this week. Any of those, do you have an opinion on or something you think is worth mentioning?
I've been betting Bama a ton, and you know I've got Simpson for Heisman. Tennessee getting 8's very interesting to me. Yep. I think that's an offense that could go up and down the field. I'm a big Bama guy. They're third in my power ratings right now, but laying 8 to a Heupel offense that could move the ball, that seems a little high. And then a couple wise guys I know bet Auburn against Missouri. So,
okay, Auburn against Missouri. My first thought was Tennessee on that it does seem high. And you know, we saw Georgia against Georgia. Tennessee put, what is it, 40? There was like 44-41 in that game.
Should have won. Should have won the game. Yeah, just couldn't make a field goal.
I think this is maybe you'll disagree. I think this is a tough spot for Bama. So since that bye in 3 weeks, they go Georgia, Vanderbilt, a tougher game than you probably thought before the season. And then at Missouri last week, they end up pushing. They win, but a field goal game. 2 of the last 3 weeks here, they've been field goal games. Like now you get a 4th straight week where you have a challenging opponent.
I've got Tennessee, Notre Dame, Rutgers, and I do like Maryland. There's something to be said about a team like UCLA winning as a dog. Now you're favored. Now you're laying 3.5 at home in the Rose Bowl. There's not a lot of home field there. Maryland's not a bad look.
Okay, that's good. I'd like to spend a couple minutes on Ole Miss, Georgia, too, on the other side, because I think that's what we're talking about. I keep hearing, oh, Ole Miss, you know, look at what happened last week. Are you serious? They're going to be even on the same field? Like, let's slow down.